Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Where we last left off was that we basically finished up a... Oh no, we met our mom as part of the main quest at Laconia, aka Sparta. And yeah, we basically kind of got the head start of where we need to go for Laconia slash Sparta. Where we also met Refuge again. So we finally met him again, and then now we're basically doing his duty or job in the last episode where we cleared out some traders and cleared out some weapon stuff, and now we're technically trying to go off to meet our mom again, but we want to also do Prince of Persia first, which is a quest that we've been holding on to for so long, and we need to go back to... Is it Corinth? Or was it Corinthia, or was it something else? I can't remember where the Prince of Persia quest was at again. Ah, there it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we gotta go back to here. Which I believe this is like near Athens. I forgot what the place is called. Yeah, so otherwise that's pretty much it. I don't have any news to talk about, I guess. There's not a lot of topics to talk about for this game, I think. Because it's really hard to... It's such a big game that it's hard to find anything... Well, actually, there should be something to talk about usually, but... Oh, yeah. I during the April Fools, there was an article about how it was an April Fool's article to kind of to start off, since it was an April Fool's Day. I forgot who the source was or who the website was, but they were making fun of the people who are like hardcore fans who were looking to... I'm marking the Prince of Persia quest for now because might as well. But who were like wanting the old school Assassin's Creed to go back to being more stealthy and everything. Which I mean, the game still has stealth elements in it, but it's just like it's less enforced stealth style of game or missions. It was a lot more RPG elements, which is kind of the case of what's going on with the last 3 games of Assassin's Creed, including this one that I'm playing. But otherwise, it's like it's no longer too much of a stealth game, and it's more of a RPG fighting game almost in a sense. But there's still stealth elements on top of it. But at the same time, it was fooling us to believe that Ubisoft is going back to those old days, and also that they're doing more things on it. It was a really funny article, but I genuinely felt like it was weird to me, because when I was like, is this actual news? I looked at the date, I was like, oh, it's April 1st thing. Okay, never mind. Anyways.
I could hear your footsteps. Welcome back.
Sure.
If you'd like to hear about the bird, I could describe it to you.
Nothing would make me happier.
It's a majestic statue, built from the blades of fallen soldiers. It is so high above Stymphalos and the golden fields below. Up there, I could forget there was a war.
So it is as it was told to me. The bird commemorates Heracles' fight against chaos, built on a place of calm. Hopefully, one draws out the best in the other.
Now you tell me, King Artaxerxes, how can I believe your story? You don't exactly look like royalty.
Well, that's the point. I am hiding.
Show me proof.
I could. You see, I knew a man named Themistocles.
The Athenian general. I heard stories about him being ostracized from Athens.
Over petty politics. He came to Persia to me, looking for refuge. I was king, but only a boy.
Oh.
He spent his days learning Persian and telling me stories of his home. Places like the Acrocorinth, Mount Taygetos.
The places you wished you could see.
I loved the tales and loved Themistocles like a father. He was kinder to me than Xerxes ever was. Tell me one last tale, and I'll tell you where he hid his treasure.
I still don't know what this treasure is gonna be, but I'm hoping it's a good treasure, though.
I returned to Mount Taygetos.
Returned? Tell me, did you meet the mountain god who devours Spartan children?
Really? That was the place?
The mountain is just a mountain like any other.
Yeah.
What makes Taygetos a place of suffering is the people there.
That is true of all the world's worst places.
When I was a child,
I could tell from the moment I met you that you carried the burden of suffering. Let it stay in the past.
so, I've been to the 5 places Themistocles told you about in his tales.
For that, my soul will be eternally grateful. As for my tale, Themistocles died peacefully in Persia, as one of us.
Sure.
I promise him I'd see the places he told me about. His stories will live on in me. And now you.
And what of your story?
I let the people believe Darius succeeded in killing me, so I could escape.
Oh.
Xerxes, there's something else you should know.
Yes?
Your father killed my grandfather. Oh, Leonidas. Oh. You get the chance to say that. I didn't know that the grandfather was Leonidas. Okay. I thought Leonidas was the father all this time, so it's actually her grandfather. Okay. That makes more sense now, because I don't know the family tree that well in Cassandra's history, so I do apologize if I mentioned that Leonidas should have been the father kind of thing. Yeah. Anyways. Point taken. That's what I was. That's what I've been assuming all this time, was Leonidas was some other dude who we just randomly had. But oh my god, how did I not think of it that it's her grandfather all this time? All right, so okay, Leonidas is her grandfather. Nicholas is her stepfather. Her real father's Pythagoras, which is an ancient dude, and then the mother's Myrrine. Okay, Diamos is our brother. Okay, got it. Everything's all checked out. Family tree's that. We don't know we don't know the wife of Leonidas, so we're fine. But the point is, it's interesting. I liked your story, but it wasn't true. I don't know what is this option? I don't get that. I want to go for the truth one. I want to go to a straightforward answer.
My grandfather was Leonidas of Sparta.
That means...
Your father, King Xerxes, killed my grandfather.
What
Then
was
you're
that?
bound by blood to avenge him.
Artaxerxes, false king! These Mythios led me right to you. Time
What?
to finish what I started.
Cassandra, please!
I will protect you. Yeah, I will
Stand
protect
behind
him.
me.
I mean, people change. Also, there was like a lot of weird graphical glitches in a weird way to me. It was weird because I was like kind of curious why there was like so much glitching happening on the side. Because apparently there was like some lines of graphical stuff happening and I was confused by it. Alright.
Artaxerxes, are you hurt?
Despite being bound by honor to avenge Leonidas, you saved me. Thank you.
I had no choice. That man wanted you dead. Must have been another one of your executioners.
It was. If he doesn't return to Persia, my brother will send another, then another. It's time this old man accepts his fate.
Wait. Oh, wow. Okay. Be brave. Pay me. Kill your brother. Yeah, why don't this dude go and kill his brother?
Sure, you could give up. Or you could sail home, kill your brother, and take back your kingdom.
Yeah.
I spent my entire life undoing my father's work. I won't end my life becoming him. As for you, there is the matter of your payment.
Well, I did save your life. And I went on an adventure for you, Your Highness.
You did. Though much of what you said is not how I remember Themistocles telling it.
Things
Oh?
change.
Ah, we approve of that, aren't we? Now, for Themistocles' treasure, find the tomb in Salamis where he made his triumphant stand against my father's navy. That's where your reward awaits.
That's... Okay, so the quest is not 100% done, but we have to, like, literally go to another place again. Alright, so that's another... So Megades is... Yeah, Megades is where he was at. Okay. Alright, Salamis. South of Salamis. Have we really been to Salamis? I actually don't remember if we went to Salamis yet. We might have, and I just probably forgot it. We haven't even been on this island, though. The island of Nisaros. Yeah, that's the only island I think we haven't been to. I think we've been to almost every location so far, and maybe this island right here we haven't been to. But we've been to almost every single location, and Macedonia, of course. But yeah, it's just there's not a lot left to go and explore anyways. Isle of Salamis, treasures hidden in the ruin. Where the hell is Salamis? I'm not seeing it. Island of Salamis. I see Seraphos, but that's Seraphos, but that's not the Salamis. Isle of Salamis, ruin are south of Salamis. You say that, but I just don't see it. Is it Samos? This is not Salamis, though. No. Yeah, this is like a Temple of Poseidon thing. It's like a Poseidon ruins place. Skiros? Nope. Yeah, I'm confused where Salamis is. At the same time, it could be a potential small little location, and we just don't know it yet. Alright, let me look closely, because it might be here too. Like, I might be wrong, and like it might be up there, up in Macedonia, but we don't know yet. Salamis. I need to look at every island closely, and then figure out if that's the place we need to be at. But otherwise, it's hard to say for sure if we'll find Salamis easily here. Isle of Salamis. Have we been to Isle of Salamis? I just don't even know it, because it's been so long. Kinthos Hills, I see. Elysium, Atoll Point, Bay, Ash Hill, Cauldron of Fate, Pirate Point, Minotaur Hill, Minos Legacy. What is this? I can't see it. Octopus Bay. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I can't believe it. Little Egypt, okay. Not it at all. Pilgrim's Hill. That's a toll again. Yeah, it might be one of these like locations that we haven't been to yet. It might be. I might be wrong, but I mean, I feel like it might be the case of it being that way because of the way it is. Lestris? No, that's not it. Apollo's Refuge, Silver Mine, Aegina. Oh, there it is. Where is this? Oh, wow, it's actually like right there. Okay, well, there's no fast travel to it. There's a place nearby it, but it's not 100% guaranteed. I was wondering how the hell did I open this path? Maybe because I was like sailing near it. Like I was like right here, and then I just ran through here just to sail it across, I guess. But oh no, we cleared out this spot. That's why, because we had to go to the Marble Quarry for a side quest or something, and we were just going there for that one thing. Okay. I won't do this just yet. Yeah, because I wanted to go through this, but it's like it's gonna take a bit more time. You know what? Yeah, let me just go through it. Screw it. I'm just gonna take it and finish it. Because I want this off the list of my quests. Because I have been sticking by with this Prince of Persia quest for so long that I have not finished it yet. And I want to finish it at this point. I want to try to get this done so I no longer need to worry about it or think about it forever. But I do hope that this treasure is going to be equivalent to something like in Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood or Assassin's Creed 2 or something like that, where it's this sort of like special armor that you can only get.
I wonder what it could be.
Alright, let me actually mark it on the map. I actually did not mark it. They said it was a ruin in the south of Salamis, so this one? That looks like a building factory thing. This looks like a ruin for sure. Alright, we need to go this way. Okay. Low laggy. That's because this place is very populated and very texture tensed. Assets, like a lot of assets, a lot of stuff going on. Hopefully I don't bump into like restricted areas though. Could happen. Never know. Right, we need to get a boat to get over there, I think. Or we can probably swim there if we want to, but it's a tough journey ahead if I have to try to go swimming there. Because it's 600 meters, and swimming is usually slower than running slash on horse. So it's better just to take a boat and just run with it. I should go over there, and then that should be good. Hop onto this. I want to get this boat because it's like farther out, less distance a little bit more. Right. Go, go, go! Roll fast, boy. Roll fast. Gal. I don't know why I say boy, but gal. Yeah, rowing this boat's gonna be a lot quicker to get to it. Genuinely curious what this little area is. It looks like a temple from afar here. Yeah, with all the statues.
Not meant for deep water.
This waters are not deep though. Alrighty. Cool. Though I am curious what this little area is on the left here. Temple. Yep, I was right. Is this like just a normal temple, I guess, as usual? Huh. Okay. Let me see if there's any like quests around here. Okay, none. I'm still curious about why, like, what's the point of the temples? Is it just like for checking things out, I guess, maybe? Oh, that is a... Are these goats like wild or domestic? They have some long beards for sure.
There it is.
Yeah, I think they're just domestic. Like they're owned by a farmer and stuff. So if I killed one, it'd probably be problematic somewhat. Is that cultist or pirate flag? I can't tell if that's a cultist flag or a pirate's flag. I feel like it's a pirate's flag though. Oh, there's a tablet. It's like all the way in the back. What the heck? I don't think there's any more enemies out here, yeah. Alright. Bandit leader, 2 treasures, and a tablet. Then why the... Oh, the tablet's on top of the building. I thought it was like all the way in the back somehow. For some reason, I thought it was in the back. I'm surprised he didn't even see me. Okay. There we go. And insta-kill. Out of here you go. Thank you. Nobody left behind. There's 3 more folks, it seems like. My bounty's cleared. Nice. Yeah, my bounty was...
Xerxes mentioned. It's real.
Yeah, my bounty was started because of the fact that the one dude attacked him and I had to kill the dude. There we go. Oh, it has like an actual gold treasure, so I'm assuming that that's gonna give me some gold, better gold. Let me see something. Inventory. Here, I don't really need the belt, so I'm gonna dismantle it immediately, considering how much leather I can get out of it, of course. Yeah, I saw... What is this? Oh, it's sold for 4,000. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of gold. Not too much, but enough to decently get funded with whatever I need. Need to be careful, though. Get out of here. Thank you. Another death out. That was not the leader, but we'll deal with it. As is. I'm just gonna stealth my way around here, I guess. Bye! There goes that guy. Oh, that was... Okay, that was an insta-kill right there. Alright. Okay, I thought I was like ready to fight. Like I was getting... I was mentally getting prepared to say that, like, oh, we're gonna get into a fight because this guy might not die from my rush assassination. But little did I know the rush assassination was enough damage to kill all 3 people. Which is fine, I guess. It's really never easy to figure out if the thing was ready for me to just do... Or if there was enough damage to throw onto the enemies to finish that off. Ancient tablet. Oh, that's an ox or a moose or something. Okay. Yeah, they're like oxes. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that. Alright. Okay, cool. We got some good stuff out of it, I think. Yeah, we can dismantle this. I'm gonna sell these things because these things will give me wood and metal only, but no leather at all. I don't think this would give me leather. Yeah, because I remember the last time I did it, it really didn't give me leather at all. Alright, there's the leather again. So we're getting closer to 1,000, so we can kind of hopefully get enough stuff out of it to either upgrade my weapons or upgrade my my gears. Yeah, my weapon gears or the ship. All right, let's fly back, fast travel back to Laconia and then continue the side or the main quest. Yeah, I wanted to see what time we had so far. Oh, I can't fast travel because I'm in the danger zone. Danger zone. Danger zone. Are these actually domesticated oxes, or is it just... Yeah, they're kind of like domesticated oxes, but they're just... Or cows, but... I could kill them for leather and stuff. Which part of me just don't know if that's actually a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I don't know if I should do this as a double kill. 21 leather, that's totally fine. It's funny because immediately when I start swinging the spear, they start trying to run. But then they still get hit anyway, so it's kind of weird to me. Alright. I bet those cows were stolen by the... I bet those cows were stolen by the bandits. Like, the bandits just kept them there. Just to use them for whatever reasons. Alright, let's fast travel back to Laconia. Alright, so we're going to start off with talking with the mom first, and then we'll see if we'll get it done by this episode. If not, I will save the next parts of it in the next episode. But my aim is to just get this started at least, and then seeing how far we can get with it before the 30-minute mark. So, yeah. Yeah, Prince of Persia was a weird quest, though. I felt like it was partly related to their game, because Ubisoft owns the title Prince of Persia for their IP of the game, which I've not played before. I've seen gameplays of it, but I've never played it in my life. I know some people might be like, Roz, how dare you don't play these games. Honestly, it's funny because out of the many games that I have not played, there's quite a number, I think, that people will be like confused why I haven't played it yet, kind of thing. But that's because I grew up with I grew up with like not having so much access to video games, and like it's not easy, I guess, to get as much games as you want to like just try out and play. But at the same time, there are like all these other games as well on top of that. Like there's like fantastic RPGs, there's fantastic action adventure games, open world games like this one. Like there's a lot of games that are big, and it's like hard to catch all of them at the same time. Minus the fact that like having the money to afford some of them, it's just like sometimes it's hard to access them, which is the weird part to me, because I feel like game companies should try to like at least move towards like having all their games at PC to kind of like archive them in a way, because we're missing a lot of games that are archivable or has not been archived yet, that is almost inaccessible if we didn't have like emulators. Like emulators are like the place for us to kind of at least explore those games. The games that we can't get access to because of the fact that they're either highly costed, like the people who sell them like through eBay and stuff like that, like third-party stuff, or like just people who are just selling it offhand on their own, and then or just the fact that like we lost source files to some of the other games and stuff like that. So I really appreciate those people who actually archive those existing games into actual data that people can access through the internet, obviously. Leonidas.
He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
Eh.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary.
Eh.
You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And
Yeah.
then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
Oh, is she upgrading our spear automatically? Giving us a new ability? Oh. What? She has that power? To just make us remember what happened to Leonidas, or...
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough!
Oh?
We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas. The days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
Wow.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Who is this lady?
Your fate is sealed,
Oh.
son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us.
Oh.
He will bring order to chaos.
I see. So Xerxes
Defy the
is...
Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
You wish. My assumption is that...
Gather
that
the men. My king? Xerxes wants Sparta. He'll have to go through me.
Interesting.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has reason to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes.
Who's his father?
Our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Sparta found me guilty. Yes, that's true. I wasn't the one who put to I wasn't the only one put to death. You don't sound like most Spartans. I'd say it's the second.
I killed an elder. Sparta didn't find that very innocent.
Cassandra.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
Lies.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
True.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Yeah, that sounds kind of. Yeah, the laws are I feel like the laws are tearing this whole state apart. This whole like country or faction apart completely, from the inside out, of course. But I do long for peace. So which one do I want to take? I'll take the second.
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris.
Yeah.
We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
Yeah, we know.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Helot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stoking the flames. savagely killing helots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
Yikes.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness makes Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
Why do I feel like this guy is lying to me still? Because I know that there was a cultist before, the twin sister cultist, that we did all the work for them, but little do we know that we were helping them versus preventing things from happening that affects the city slash area that they're living in. And I'm just worried that this is going to come down the same way, where who we're killing are actual rebels who actually want the peace in Sparta. And so if we're doing this, I feel like we're just causing... We're making the opposite choice of what we wanted it, which is peace and our home. Just why are these two kings wanting us to kill these helots, or like traitors, I guess, or rebels maybe even? Like, just why kill these rebels? These people are your people too, you know. It's not like they were there to just destroy your state. They're there to just restore the state in general. I don't know, I don't get it. It just bothers me a little bit.
And where would I start looking for these Cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Helot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
Okay. But I still don't know who's responsible for all these helots from starting up, though. But at the same time, the way we're killing these people sounds like they're just making us shut the people who have a voice up, in a sense. We're just literally shutting them out from voicing their opinions and voicing their thoughts of how Sparta has become corrupted in some capacity.
My mother spoke of these Cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the king's guard.
But why have me kill them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Cryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
I'll take that, those couple of statements with a grain of salt, because I don't know if that's true, because they haven't stated their reasons to why they're doing it. Because again, as I mentioned, nobody just does it for a reason, unless this is just the point of the game, just saying like, hey, the game is doing it for the plot reason versus having to talk about like why their motives are fueled the way they are, I guess. But
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
Okay.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Okay. I just feel like I'm stupid enough to believe in this freaking fool for like doing the thing, like just going around and just assassinating these people without really knowing what their cause is or why they're doing it. Okay, so one of them is near the leader's house. The other one's out there. Oh god, it's actually at the island that I've never been to. Okay, cool. That's actually a good opportunity to get to that point and just kind of discover that area, I guess. Though there's no real fast travel to get to it quickly. And then the last one's the elusive one, he said. So, best if I should find the third one somewhere in Laconia. He is in the village of Krokiai, in the southwestern part of Helot Hills. Helot Hills. I don't know if we've been to Helot Hills, have we? I'm looking for Helot Hills first before we start ending this episode here, though, because I have to end the episode due to the time we have left. Krokia. Is this the village? No, that's Misoa, Pitana, Grothia, or Grothai. That's the farm. Krokia. There we go. In the village in the southwest part of the Helot Hills. Southwest. West is left. Yeah. Okay, so we need to just go over here if we want to. Okay, so let's travel. I'll fast travel to Helot Lookout. And then we'll go into the Krokia in the next episode then. That'll be the first one, because this one's a little bit more well hidden. And I think it's best to take care of the enemies that are, like, out there, that's, like, near a fast travel versus the one that's not.
He believes in the old ways. Won't killing his Cryptia create conflict between him and Pausania? I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple. Even if Marcos was a bumbling idiot.
I mean, that's true, though. Like, with Marcos being an idiot would be a lot nicer than dealing with politics that are, like, very controversial with each other because of the who to kill and what kind of, like, cause and effect will happen from killing these people. But I swear, I think that the two kings are actually against each other's ideas, but at the same time, one of them is the cultist, or both of them are the cultists, but we don't know yet until we get closer to the truth via these quests. Because based on what Leonidas did, he worked for and with the cultists. And the cultists technically had this lady named Fidas, I think her name was? I can't remember her name. It was like a P, I forget it. What was it? Fidas? I don't remember. Anyways, lady with P. Lady P, I guess I'll call her for now. Lady P literally mentioned that, mentioned that it was that it was Leonidas' fate. But I think the reason why they did that, the cultists had Leonidas sacrifice himself, because they kind of want to admit defeat and want Sparta to fall to the Persians so that they can use Persian forces to probably use it as a force of power to take over Sparta once and for all. And I think that the Persian forces are still in Sparta today, and we're literally letting Persians take over 100% versus having to have 50% control of Sparta that they originally have. So I'm assuming that they're trying to overwhelm us and kind of let them win the territory back for themselves, the cultists, that is. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, though. I want to see where where this is going to be headed, because I'm pretty sure this is going to end up in a poor place, because I'll have to end up fighting the king or whatever not for this particular territory. And not only that, Deimos has technically been stated to be the one who's trying to take back this territory, so that'd be another thing. And also there is a cultist who wants Brasidas dead, which is also another scary thing too, because we haven't seen who it is yet, so we'll probably be bumping to whoever wanted Brasidas dead soon, I'm assuming. So, yeah. Otherwise, that's it for this episode, and again, more of Odyssey to come. We're closing in at the end of this game, ever so slowly, and we're clearing up camps, we're doing more of the side quests and finishing up whatever's on the list, contracts as well, and yeah, we'll be doing more of this and hopefully getting the good amount of levels that we need to hopefully start, like, rolling the ball forward and finishing this game once and for all. I know we have the expansion right after that, so we'll probably get into that as well after we're done with the main game. So otherwise, that's it for this episode, and do look forward to what happens next. Roz out.